Welcome, collective. Thank you guys very much for joining me for this read. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. We're just going to start with the oracle cards here today. I wasn't feeling the letters or the numbers, so we'll see what message comes forward for you guys, what you need to hear the most. Interesting. So we do have milk and honey. We also have breathe. Breathe. Uh, I gotta tell you, I feel like these cards are connected. I feel like somebody's going to be receiving abundance. Milk and honey. I don't know if it's expected or unexpected, but I keep getting this like when it happens, like breathe, relax, don't get overwhelmed. Come to the edge. So come to the edge tends to represent taking a leap of faith. I want to grab a few more. I want to see what this abundance is about, where we're headed with all of this. Why is it coming forward? What's the message behind it all? Told, leg up, community. It's interesting because I got this cycle here, round and round, and truth be told, it's like an opportunity to break a cycle. It's like an opportunity. I keep feeling like I don't know if this is to help others or others helping. I keep wondering, it's like I'm wondering what to do with this blessing, or I'm wondering how to use this blessing, like wanting to use it to help others, wanting to help other people with this blessing, wondering what I should do with this blessing. Treasure Island, because I feel like somebody has good people around them. Somebody has good connections around them, whether this is romance, family, friends. I do feel like somebody has positive connections. I feel like they would like to be able to help others when this blessing comes forward. I feel a lot of worry behind this blessing too. I don't know if this is like a worry about being taken advantage of with whatever this blessing is, whatever it represents, if it represents money or something. I also feel like how do I invest for the future so that is something that can carry me through for a long time, or something that I can build on. Building blocks, to be fair, balance. Whatever this is, I keep feeling like it's big. It's this one-time thing, and it's like a change, and it brings some sort of change to someone's life. And it's like, hey, where do I go from here now? Now, how do I make this into something bigger? I would like to be able to help others with this. What do I do, and where do I go? So can you give me one or two more here? There we go. Time for a nap. And peace. We're going to get going with a tarot deck too. Time for a nap. I'm feeling like when this comes in, whatever this thing is, somebody needs to take a little bit of a timeout. It's like you don't have to make a decision right away with whatever this is. Take your time. Take your time, do something nice for yourself. Perhaps I don't know if this time for a nap is just like sort of taking a break from things, or a bit of a vacation or something, or just taking a little bit of a time out and just chilling. Because I feel like the answers will come to you, but it's something that has to be very carefully considered. And I feel like there's lots of ins and outs here. I do feel like somebody's worry is well-founded. I also feel like somebody's intentions in wanting to help some others are very genuine. And I feel like that's a very beautiful thing to want to do. I feel like there's a lot of things that can be considered here. There's a lot of shit going on. It's going to change dynamics. It's going to change the way this person lives their life. And it's going to change, I think, some of their interactions with other people. Not all. The really good connections that this person has in their life, nothing is going to change there. But there's people who are not quite as genuine, who may try and take advantage of this blessing. I think, like I said, I feel somebody's already worried about that, and I think that worry is actually quite well founded. Because I have this loyal heart card. I don't feel honesty behind it. I feel a false loyal heart, so I feel people may be stepping forward because of the milk and honey, because of the treasure island and the big blessing, and trying to pretend to be a loyal heart, even though they've never stepped up before. Now all of a sudden they want to be, best friends, or they wanted da-da-da-da. And it's because they're looking for a handout. It's because they're looking for a blessing. It's because they're looking for a leg up. Whereas I feel a genuinity in the soulmates card, in the community card, it's like there are positive connections that this person has in their life. There are genuine people in their life. There are people who want nothing from them, even though they have this great blessing, and are genuinely happy for this person to receive this blessing, like genuine. Those are the people I think this person actually wants to help. These are the connections they want to nurture, but they are going to have to be aware of less positive connections that are going to step forward. I want to know what's going on in this read. I want to know what's going on. We need to get a tarot deck, and we need to get some clarity here. Which deck belongs to this read? Really, that's the one. Okay, so this is the one that's stepping forward here. We got the Gilded Tarot. Okay, Spirit, can you please give me some clarification on what this read is all about? Star card, the Hanging Man, the Three of Pentacles. Yeah. I do see the potential for people to step forward who are false, loyal hearts, offering false connections and looking for a beneficial handout. These are people who will not give back. These are people who will not reciprocate. These are people who just take. So they're a drain. These are people who are a drain. We're going to grab some more here. I had a couple go flying. Those are the ones that I'm turning over first because I'm curious about what they are. Be careful about who you're generous with. Okay, be careful about who you give to, because we have the Two of Wands next to that too. It's choices. Choices, choosing a path. Be careful where you spend this. Be careful what you invest in. Be careful who you invest in. The Queen of Swords. And we have the Page of Pentacles. I gotta tell you, Page of Pentacles, a lot of times he can represent good news on the way, and Pentacles can speak to finance, it can speak to education. I feel like this speaks to a person. I do not feel like it's speaking to somebody who's bringing an offering forward. I feel like this is speaking to the false loyal heart who's looking for a handout. This is a low vibrational immature energy who's looking for money. They're looking for money. They're looking for a handout. I want to know where the Queen of Swords sits though. I'm going to grab a couple more here. Four of Cups, the Hermit card. See, this Page of Pentacles, and probably not just this one Page of Pentacles, this is probably going to be a few people, have always kind of been like this Four of Cups. To whoever this person is, I think this Queen of Swords is representing who this person is, who the read is for, and who this change and transition is happening for. These people have been like Four of Cups. So they've been emotionally detached. They've been not investing in a relationship with this person. They look out for themselves. They're not very ambitious. They're not looking to build for themselves. And it's like all of a sudden now they come out of the woodwork. Now they come out of here. Now they're like, this Queen of Swords has this beautiful blessing. Now we want to be your best friend. Now we're coming with these offerings of our time and our friendship and our energy. And it's like they never put that in before. But now all of a sudden here they are. Here they are. And I think this Queen of Swords is going to have to be like hermit mode. They're going to have to be like introspective on, okay, how was this person with me in the past? Is this a completely new side of them that I'm now all of a sudden seeing because I have this financial change in my life? I have these blessings. Are these people coming to me in a selfish and deceitful way? I think this Queen of Swords will know the difference, because this Queen of Swords has had their Wheel of Fortune turn. That's what this is all about. That's what this read is about. That is what the milk and honey is. Financially, this person's Wheel of Fortune has turned, and they are receiving abundance. But there's one figure in here. This is the Queen of Swords abundance. It's their abundance. It's come to them for whatever reasons. If this is, a new job, a promotion, winning the lottery, I don't friggin' know. It feels like an overnight change, and it feels like a big thing just all of a sudden. So I don't know if it could even be an inheritance too that this person receives, but it is theirs, and it comes to them alone. This belongs to them. This abundance that comes forward belongs to the Queen of Swords. They're going to have to be careful about the people they share this with in their life. Absolutely, because everybody's going to be coming to them with burdens, with worries, looking for help, offering false friendship. Because I keep feeling like this is a big overnight change for somebody. Judgment. This judgment card represents kind of karma. You get back what you put out into the world. I just keep feeling a call for what have they given you in the past? What has this person done for you in the past? Has this person always been a supportive force for you? Have they always been making effort to have a relationship with you? Were they there when you needed them? I especially feel that in the Four of Swords. Somebody going through a rough time. Were they there to support you when you needed it most? Were they there, or were they for themselves? Did they tell you you're on your own? The Fool card. I do feel a new perspective. This is going to be a new perspective on existing relationships. For this person, looking at people in a new way, having to be a little bit more protective. I also feel that their life is significantly changing. Like whatever they were living in the past, however their lifestyle was, I feel an opportunity for a complete bloody change now. And a positive change. Lots of abundance, a brand new chapter. A few more here. Yeah, this is huge blessings that's coming to somebody. Absolutely. We have the Strength card. It's like this person finally has a chance to have control over the direction that their life is going. So I feel like this person always just kind of did what they had to do, worked as hard as they could to be able to get to where they needed to be or to be okay. But I don't feel that this Queen of Swords was ever really able to get really far ahead. Like a huge nest egg, or to be able to make a big change in their life. It was like, well, no, I was okay and I had what I needed, but I was never able to really make a big difference. I feel like this is the thing that does. This is the thing that gives this Queen of Swords the power of autonomy, calling their own shots. They're able to call their own shots and pick sort of their own destiny, what they would like to do. That's a whole lot of power. We have the Justice card here. That's two figures now that both have scales and speak to balance or things coming into balance. I'll show you. The To Be Fair card is like the same figure, holding scales. Someone holding scales, bringing things back into balance. So I'm not sure if this is a karma coming forward or if this is actually speaking to where this comes from. And this has to do with, I don't know, the legal system or some kind of justice. The Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles can represent something coming to fruition after a long period of time. It can be a steady Eddie when he speaks to somebody. I know this person has good connections in their life. I know they do have Knight of Pentacles people around them. They do have steady Eddies who they would genuinely like to help. True soul connections. This might be romance, but it might be friends and it might be family. There are people who have been with them through thick and thin. Those are going to be the people worth nurturing. Those are the connections worth keeping. The Knight of Swords. And the High Priestess. I also feel, that's really weird. Never got that before in the cards. In this Knight of Swords, I feel like causes showing up on this person's door. People getting a hold of them now. I'm being like, oh, we represent this cause. Can we inspire you to give to that? I feel like they're going to get overwhelmed with people trying to get to their abundance. All sorts of people trying to get to their abundance. Some of them are people that they know but really don't have much of a connection with, and those people are trying to weasel forward, pretending to be friends. I feel like there's complete friggin' strangers with these causes stepping forward. This person is going to have to be very careful about how they manage this win and how they manage the people who step forward into their lives after this as well. Interesting. So I got the Five of Cups, the Three of Swords. Got some heartbreak. We got some grief. I know I have that Four of Swords, and I could feel like a healing time or a time when things were rough. This might also tie into where this is coming from. This might have been a time of sickness, a time of illness, maybe a great loss that happened. And this is where it's coming from. It's something in the justice system being brought back into balance. But I keep feeling this, don't know where to go from here now. Now there's indecision. Now that this has come about, there's this indecision. Ace of Cups. And I feel very overwhelmed. The thing about this Queen of Wands is she can be a really busy person. So she can be someone who's kind of got her hands in a whole bunch of stuff. And it can wind up being, even though her intentions are good, it can wind up being a little hard to keep track of. I think there's a call here to just be careful. I keep getting this stepping back like that. We had that time for a nap. Yeah, take time. Step back when this change happens. Step back away from, because I think people are going to come just like shooting out of the freaking woodwork at this Queen of Swords person. Come zooming out, really overwhelming, trying to get this person's money. This person needs to take a step back, set up some boundaries, set up a bit of a wall, and just do a bit of thinking and a bit of contemplating and a bit of planning. They'll be able to recognize who the true connections they have in their life, who those people are, and be willing to nurture those. And I just say keep a wall up for the rest until you figure out what you're going to do, because I just see like swift change. Like somebody's life is going to dramatically change. With this money that comes forward, with this milk and honey, this blessing, and it is kind of like a Nine of Cups, like a wish fulfillment. It eases a lot of burdens financially. It gives a lot of options. It gives the chance for autonomy and somebody to choose their destiny and choose their path. But like I said, it attracts attention, some unwanted attention. So it brings a few, it sort of eases some burdens and brings a few more. Yeah, set up your boundaries. Set up your boundaries. Protect yourself. Three of Cups. I got Three of Cups and I have Two of Cups. And I see the good connections in these cards. I see the positive connections that this person has with people who are genuine, who have always been there for them, even when they were freaking down and out, even when they weren't doing so good, when they were Four of Swords healing. They might have been broke as holy hell. These people were always there for them. These people always supported them, always tried to help them out. Those are the genuine good connections. Those are the people worth celebrating this win with. And those are the connections worth nurturing. And then I feel in the Two of Cups, which is really odd, I feel a distinctive warning. I feel a very big warning about those who newly step forward and now all of a sudden want to be your best friend. All of a sudden want to be a soul connection, maybe make a romantic offering, all of a sudden, out of nowhere. Be wary. Oh, there's Chariot card again, too. Positive forward movement. But take time. Even in the Chariot card, I get pulled to time for a nap, and I get pulled to taking time for yourself, maybe traveling, take time out, put some distance between you and kind of the creeps, or the ones you don't really know very well, who are snaking out of the woodwork. Put some distance in between. Protect yourself. Take a little bit of time to celebrate this win and to really figure out what you want to do with it. The Ace of Wands, because it's a chance for a new beginning. It's a chance for transformation, releasing the past and starting something new. A lot of times I see negativity in this particular Tower card. It just sort of, this is usually the emotion that I get from it. I don't feel that here. I feel transformation. I feel this see you later to the past and this sort of the negative aspects of what somebody had to deal with, or those burdens that were weighing heavy. I just feel like, see you freaking later. See you later, burdens. Ta-ta, bye for now, because I got 10 of Pentacles now, and I have this ease of burdens, and I have this financial windfall, which this 10 of Pentacles can actually be an inheritance. But whatever this is that's coming forward, this financial win, it just brings a chance to transform. It brings a chance to leave the negativity of the past behind and start an abundant new chapter. But again, be careful of those who surround you. King of Swords, King of Cups. Ooh, yep, be careful. Be very careful, because now I see court cards coming forward. I see people coming forward. Who are these people? Some of them are going to have positive intentions. Some of them are going to be core people in your life who have always sort of looked out for your greater good, who no matter what was going on in your situation, whether you had or whether you didn't, were always there for you, always made time for you, always put the effort into nurturing the connection the two of you had together. Those are the keepers. Those are the keepers. The rest are fakes. The rest are fakes. And that's something that you need to be aware of, because the fakes, there's going to be many. And they're going to be showing up with friendship. They're going to be showing up with romance. They're going to be showing up with causes as well, because I know I keep feeling that in that Knight of Swords, people bringing their causes to you. You have the money to fund my cause. You can give to my cause. That's their cause. That's not your cause. If you feel like at some point in time that's something you want to give to, that's great. But the cards are saying, do not just start by like, you know, giving. Don't be doing that. Sit back, take time for yourself, nurture the good connections, and take time to plan for your future. You now have that opportunity. That's what this brings forward. This brings forward time for you to do some planning about how you're wanting to invest in your future and what you want your future to look like. So that's what's coming forward in the cards. So like lots of positivity. Absolutely. A big, beautiful win and a blessing is coming your way. It eases a whole lot of burdens. It brings a couple more, but it's nothing that you can't handle, and you do have good people in your life to help support you through the process. So take that time, take your time to figure out what you want it to look like, what you want to do, and then invest in yourself and invest in the life that you want and invest in those quality people around you. Alrighty guys, take care.